All right, so here is the very limited edition bundle package of actions, sky overlays, and social media like Facebook headers. So I'm going to do a quick talk through of what is actually included in here, show you through really speedy what's included, because there's tons. It's like great value. Grab it while it's hot.
So I'm going to keep this really quick. We have all the details of how to actually use these are included in the downloads. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab one of these sky overlays. I particularly like sky number 4. I'm going to drag it onto my picture and I'm just going to stretch it out. Just stretch, enter. Okay, throw that into multiply mode. Again, all this information, drag it down a little bit, is in the PDF. So I'm just going to do like that. Speed edit this. Select our people, not that part. Make sure I've selected that. Throw on that and invert. Okay, so there's a quick sky, just colouring in behind so you can see before, after. Nice, just takes away the white, adds a bit of warmth to a picture. So now into the actions. The first thing I do, I have a clean process here, which is really cool. I use this every park I do. See, most of my stuff is layers, paint on. So I have a deep green. So if you're in a park, you get a lot of green cast. You just take a soft white brush and paint onto the layer mask where you don't want the green. Oh no, she's got a little bit in her hair up here. So that's about, all there really is. Warm it up. Sometimes she's a bit cool on her face over here, so I'll just paint a bit more warmth in there. Vibrance is nice, it's where it is. Highlights, stuff's too hot, can just paint it away. Top of her top there. Brighten, so I usually brighten up their faces. And then darken, so I usually sort of put a bit more around faces here as well, just edges, shadows, darken shadows, brighten stuff. So that's the simple clean process. Simple pop, I usually do this on most of my images as well, where you can see it's made quite a bit of a difference. The pop, if it's too much, you can adjust the opacity. And the other one I do a lot is one of my favourites. I'm going to stick this one on the top. In the shadows, blues in the shadows. So if I run that, you'll see it gives it a really cool kind of look, but it's probably a bit much. So again, I just bring that back. She's got a little bit too much red on her face here, so now I'm going to run the Paint Away Red Skin. Again, this is a mask, so pick up my white brush. Oh, that's probably even a bit too much. That's 20%. Let's turn it down. And anywhere else it's a little bit red, I'll just sort of paint that redness away. And the same, lastly, we'll run the skin smoother. This one again is a paint on. As I said, I do paint on everything I find sort of too much of anything. This one I'm going to turn my brush up to 50%. Just paint on a bit of smoothness up and around here. Nothing, well, we don't want to smooth the whole picture. So yeah, and then I'd probably finish it with paint on sharpen. And oh, this one's taking a bit, there we go. Select the matte, paint on, she's got some cute smiles there, and just mum's face, and a paint on vignette. There's also a paint on sun flare, which I'll throw that on as well, why not? There we go. Just little ones there and there, just a little bit. And yeah, why not throw in a sun flare, see what it looks like. Again, I'd pick a really light brush for this. Yeah, no, that sun flare's not working on that one, so I'll just take that away. But if you've got like trees, then again, you just pick up the layer over here and just dab it in around the, yeah, there we go. Looks better over that side. So I will take it away from over this side. So it looked a bit done there, but it looks quite nice in the trees over this side. There you go. You've got a nice redone picture from scratch. So there is the base and there is the final edit